What if I told you that there was a Spider-Man suit better than the live action suits in terms of looks, feel, and how it looks? Now, a lot of people won't agree with my take on this, but in terms of like comic accuracy and how it feels, it's mostly about the feel. This costume feels more like Spider-Man than any of the live action suits. And that suit is the Yves Brooks Spider-Man costume. This costume was for Marvel, for kids. It was called Rent a Hero at the time, so they would rent superheroes. And basically what it was that Spider-Man would show up to events, take photos, sign autographs, and would basically just be there to promote anything Marvel related. Spider-Man and MJ's wedding got advertised at a baseball stadium back then. My favorite non-movie actor to play Spider-Man is Scott Leva, due to the fact that he was on the covers for Marvel and he would be there to promote Marvel things. Hell, he wasn't just Peter, he was also Ben Reilly. Now, of course, they didn't just make Spider-Man, they made characters like Captain America, the Hulk, Iron Man, and they even made some villains for the heroes like Green Goblin and Magneto. Now, if you don't know who Scott Leva is, you'll probably recognize him from this clip.
Wait! I am completely in the wrong movie.
And if you haven't seen this clip, then you probably recognize his costume, which is what I like to call the Universal Spider-Man costume, which is my personal favorite suit ever. Now, this costume was everywhere. It was at Universal, it was used for commercials, it was just everywhere, this costume. It's just so iconic. Now, the reason why the suit looks different from the other one is because it's the same suit, just a different design. You see, kids were complaining that Spider-Man's eyes were too small because of Todd McFarlane's new design on him, so they had to change him to fit the modern era, and oh boy, thank God they did, because this suit is just perfection. Now, even though it doesn't resemble McFarlane's look, it honestly reminds me of John Romita Sr.'s art more than McFarlane's. And the reason I say this suit is better than the live action ones is not because of comic accuracy, it's because how Spider-Man feels. It feels more like Spider-Man than the live action movies, if that makes sense. What I mean by this, I mean it feels more like the character than the live action suits can show. For example, if we put it side by side with Tobey's suit, you would see which one looks more like the comic book character. Now, I'm not throwing shade at Tobey. Tobey is my favorite actor to play Spider-Man and favorite actor, period. But if we're comparing his suit to the Yves Brooks suit, it's not really close. The Yves Brooks suit just has this feel to it. And it makes Spider-Man feel like as if he existed in our real world. What I mean by this is Spider-Man is supposed to look like a guy in a costume, right? When we look at the live action suits, it looks like it was made by a studio, which of course it was, but for Spider-Man, it just doesn't work. If we look at the Yves Brooks suit, this feels like Spider-Man straight out the comics, and this is why I think it is the best Spider-Man suit. But let me know what you guys think, if you disagree with my take. If you guys don't like the suit, or you guys just don't think it's better than the live action suit, that's completely fine by me. We are all entitled to our own opinions. But in my opinion, this is the best suit, especially the Universal one.